And so that makes the devil exactly what he is, which is the devil. All right, these so-called Caucasians and white supremacy. All right, they've literally erected a world today where they've established themselves as the face of it. All right, this is the democracy, the republic. You know, um, let me see. And then they've through rape, robbery, and murder rewritten history. These are big things, you know, and that main point escaped me initially because I'm trying to read and see what we're talking about next. But um, these people had rewritten history, so-called Caucasians, man. You know, like these are the type of culture thieves, like culture vultures that enslave and murder your whole culture, but then liked it so much at the same time when they saw you doing it that their jealous rage caused them to do that to you. That they wanted to be you so bad that they did what they did. And so this is why the Most High has to come back and eliminate these people from the world, because until that time, the world will never know peace and righteousness. In fact, the world doesn't even know the true power as he is, as he lives, and he's making all these things occur. You know, they say peace and safety. This dude's telling you everybody be cool. Everything's cool, man. But then, you know, other countries are preparing for it when he's telling you this ain't what the problem is, you know. You know, they don't tell you in American news or media that how much of an impact that some of these oil companies or these oil rich nations have on America, or even the Chinese economy, which, you know, them doing what they did tells you the dollar had to have collapsed or something for them to attack their own economy in essence, because, you know, China is a big contributor to U.S. trade. But then again, you know, we saw the trade war. So I mean, you gotta look at it from a military and like a, you know, or like a strategical point of view sometimes, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're playing chess, and the world populace is gonna end up losing the worst. All right, because they're gonna be allowed to be walked off a cliff, you know, believing that, you know, the worst thing that's ever gonna happen is the coronavirus. Like that's the worst thing that the Most High has in store for the day of doom. You know, it's called the day of doom for a reason. The day of Armageddon or perdition. You know, that's a scary thing. And the helm of that is not going to be some petty coronavirus. You know, these world governments, this U.S. government, all right, and NATO, they got some laboratories, man, that the Most High has allowed these devils to develop some shit, all right, that's way worse than the coronavirus. All right, and then not only that, the Most High did say that he would bring back plagues worse than the plagues that he brought on Egypt. If you know what he did to Egypt and Pharaoh, you know, he had them all boiled out, and et cetera, et cetera. So those things are going to be multiplied on the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah, the modern day Rome, which is America, and this petro-democratic U.S. Dollar system. All right, where they preach equality for all, but this is after they raped, robbed, and murdered the whole world to get to the position they wanted to be in, economically and financially, and based on power. And then they told everybody we're all equal. Everybody's good now. We are all equal now that I have conquered the world and everything in it. We are all equal. And so now that's why we see today like Roman symbology or symbolism, Salak. You know, you see a lot of Greek mythology in modern society today subliminally. People just don't even know that this is new Rome all over again. All right, and so just as Rome fell and they spread themselves too thin, and I believe their currency was hyperinflated too, the denarius. All right, which is a coinage-based currency system, but still, even that, you know what I'm saying, they had an issue with hyperinflation. The same things are going to be the same way in America. Except at the end of this, there's not going to be no restart for them. There's not going to be no let's go regroup and the beast was wounded but did live type shit. Alright, so Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery, the prey departeth not. The noise of the whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels and the prancing horses and of the jumping chariots. The horseman lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. And so that's talking about Esau. Alright, for one, because that's his city. He established his country and his world on the blood, the bloodshed of people. Alright? And so therefore you reap what you sow. As the Lord made us eat our own shit, so to speak, because we would not listen to him and follow the law, statutes, and commandments, he's going to make these other nations do the same thing. You know, just as we were accountable to keep the law, even though they don't know the law and were not made the law with, the Most High is still going to judge them by these very basic and lawful laws that he has established in the world that he made. So he can do that. All right. Nobody can question that. Nobody can. Why? No, you don't get to say that shit. All right. And that's why, you know, here at Great Millstone, the elder apostles on down, this is the structure that needs to be allowed to develop and grow, which it will, thus saith the Most High, into the world, into the whole world government that Yahushua will lead. All right. And the world will then know righteousness and the law, statutes, and commandments. And then every nation of people will have an opportunity to come to know Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. But as it stands now, they do not. All right. And so right now, the devil is in control of the world. And he knows his markets have a short time. All right. So he came up with some bullshit real quick to look it over here. Well, he's running out the back door. All right. But the Lord knows, you know, and see, here they are. It's a show, man. They know what you don't. And, yeah, it's just getting more and more interesting as it goes, brothers. We may not even be able to be doing videos anymore, so I wanted to catch my channel up on some stuff that's going on, and then attribute it to a few scriptures. But we're already almost out of here, man. The elders have been doing this for so long. The brothers have been doing this for so long. There's just nothing else that we need to say. You know, the Most High commanded that we do what we do and have patience and continue to teach until he cracks the sky. So that's what we're going to do. But the word's been out there, man, and like the other said, the elect's probably already sealed, and here we are on the downslope of joys and happiness, so-called joys and happiness in the world we see today. So the future is filled with nothing but sadness and death and destruction and deceit, and this will be what the world will righteously reap for the things that we all do and have done in our prior lives, and therefore we will receive our judgment, whether that's burning up in this thermonuclear fire, having a spiritual burning session so we can get cleaned up, or you know, you might face some other tragic or terrible death. You know, you've seen that show 1,000 Ways to Die on Spike. That's what the Most High is going to be out here doing to people. You know, it's going to be like Final Destination, man. No matter where you run or where you go, if that death angel's on your ass for what you done, you gonna get marked. You gonna get buried, man. All right, so fear the Most High. Brothers, stay sincere. Hopefully this was edifying. Call Loyum, Allah Shadyam, Yahbashim, Yahshabashim, Rakagadash, Barakatam. Shalom.